Hi guys, Scott from the Fitness Circuit. I wanted to thank everybody for the member surveys. We got a lot of good feedback from everyone, and all of that feedback we're collecting, looking at, and we're gonna put it into action and hopefully make our business better based on what you guys want, so that we can offer you guys a better service. So again, thank you very much for that. We're going to do a nutrition seminar this Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We typically do them on Saturdays, but the last couple seminars I've run into a few people that for one reason or the other just can't make it on Saturdays in general, or they're always out of town, or whatever the case may be. So we're going to do a one-shot deal Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. That Wednesday is March 3rd. So March 3rd, we're going to do a nutrition seminar. It'll probably be only an hour long. Typically I can go an hour and a half to 2 hours with that, but we're going to really keep it concise. It'll be from 7 to 8, so that's late enough. But I want to offer you guys that, so those people who haven't gotten a chance to go to the seminars, or those of you who need a refresher, will have that chance. Okay, on to some stuff about the workouts. On one hand, I have some people asking about, why they're so hard and why we work out this way, and I don't need weights this heavy and some things like that, and I want to explain that. And then we have other people who want it all the time, so I'm going to touch on both those points. There's a really good reason that not every single workout is at the highest intensity, and the reason is I want most of you, or all of you for that matter, to come 5 days a week, or when we're on the Saturdays, they're designed to even come 6 days a week on those weeks. And if it's absolutely your maximum ability every single workout, it's going to tear you down more than get the results that you want. So we try to throw in one day that I would not call easy, but easier, and one day that is definitely harder, and hopefully the ones in between are just hard. So there will be one day that some of you are saying, oh, that was too easy, that's not what we're coming for, but realize if you're coming most days of the week, which I want you to, and it's designed that way, that you need that little bit less intensity at least once a week. Not always, but oftentimes once a week. Now, on the intensity side, the reason that we do the workouts that we do, there's been a bunch of studies out there comparing straight cardio, like riding a bike or going on a brisk walk, compared to weight training. And the original studies were just on weight training to that sort of cardio, bike riding and walking. But what we do here is called high-intensity interval training, and that is, if you're doing the workouts, it's kind of really hardcore exercises, and then a real short break, and then a different one, and a different one. And now all the studies that are coming out are showing that truly, hands down, stuff to do the diet, but hands down is the best type of workout. Not the only one necessarily, but the best type of workout for your fat burn and getting that sculpted, toned body that you want. And the reason for that is a fancy word called E.P.O.C. And E.P.O.C is an acronym, E.P.O.C, which stands for excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. And that's just a fancy way to say the fat that we burn after the workout. So I don't want to get too long-winded and technical, but I know a lot of people are asking, well, how many calories you burn during the workout? And the reason that most people are asking me that is either the calorie counters that you're plugging into some internet service, or you're comparing that to what you're seeing on your treadmill or your elliptical. It's not a fair comparison, and here's the reason. I'm truly not concerned with the amount of calories or even fat that you're burning during the workout. What we're trying to do is create a metabolic response that will create an increase in your metabolism, hours and hours and hours, like literally to the next day, into the day after that. In some studies it's been shown up to 40 hours later, I think it was 38 actually, 38 hours later, still some elevation in metabolism based on the intensity of the workout. So the more intense the workout is, the longer that effect on the metabolism happens. And that's what we're going for in these workouts. So what happens if this is the intensity, bear with me on the chart here, so this is the intensity of the workout, and this is the hours after the workout that you are continuing to burn fat. What happens with say a treadmill workout, your typical kind of walk at a brisk pace, semi-incline, is that the intensity is only maybe right here. Now granted, at that low-level activity, the calories that you burn on a treadmill workout are primarily coming from fat, but you go quickly down to baseline on a short intensity workout. So all this area here is, let's just call that the amount of fat you're burning on a treadmill workout. What we do in our workouts is super high intensity most days of the week. And truth be told, what you're burning during workouts here at the fitness circuit is mostly carbohydrate. Not all days, but most days. But what happens is that effect on the metabolism lasts for hours and hours and hours and hours later. And now this is the amount of fat that we're burning just sitting around doing our chores, running our errands, sitting at the desk at work, sleeping at night, and that's what we're going for. So the higher the intensity of the workout, the more fat we're going to burn. During the workout, kinda, but the hours after the workout. And now, you know, this is 24, 48 hours later. Here comes workout number 2, Tuesday, and now that has its own thing, and all those are building. Workout number 3, Wednesday, and it's building, building, building. The other reason we like you to come most days of the week. Okay, products we're talking about. In this email, there should be another link for bolthouse.com, BOLTHOUSE.com, and that is a dressing. They also make drinks, but the reason I want you guys to check out people who have been looking for like a creamy dressing, ranch, or some sort of blue cheese. This is a yogurt-based dressing, has far less fat, not too processed compared to your regular creamy dressings like ranch, and not quite as processed as the light versions of those. So the fact that it's yogurt based, it's lower in fat and not quite as processed. Now, so yes on the dressings, but they also make a protein drink that a couple people have been talking about. The majority of the ones that I looked at were sort of low in protein. It says 40 grams of protein on the bottle. It's actually 10 grams per serving. There's 4 servings in a bottle, but like 27 grams of pure sugar. So I think the chocolate actually was the lowest. So just be careful with those drinks, the Bolt House protein drinks. There are a couple different types, but the ones I saw, there was like a vanilla, there was like a chai tea one. Just be careful with those. Lots and lots of sugar, not as much protein as they're making it seem with that 40 grams in the label. That's for the whole entire bottle. There's 4 servings in the bottle. So, but the Bolt House Farms dressings, good stuff. Going back to a little bit of goals and such like that, I still hear people talking about, I'm not losing weight, I'm not doing this, I'm not having control of my eating. And those things may be true, and you have to get control of those, and we talk about writing goals, but what I want you to try to do with your language more, and definitely with your thought process, is that you have to start thinking about the positive stuff that you do want. I want to lose weight. I want to get control of my eating. And that way what your brain is thinking is control of your eating. And you'll find ways, and your behavior will start to match up to that, rather than I can't control it, I'm not doing this. And then even though it's what you don't want, it's what you're concentrating on, so that's what you're going to get. So concentrate on the things that you actually want. Picture yourself in that smaller dress size, or with that smaller waistline, or whatever it is. Stop concentrating on the bad stuff. I'll see you guys in a few days. Bye.